October meeting of the City of Terre Haute Board of Zoning Appeals. We'll begin with a roll call.
Bill Treadway,
Here.
Paul Clapp, Jim Wallace,
Here.
Jason Saavedra, John Collette.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum for a meeting then. We'll proceed to the agenda. There is consideration of minutes from August 6, 2025. I didn't see any obvious error. Did you, Jim?
No, sir.
Been a little bit since I looked at it, but, okay.
So I motion to approve.
We have a motion from Mr. Wallace to approve the minutes. We have a second?
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that has passed. There being no old business on the agenda, the new business is BZA 1925, 715 Washington Avenue. And also addresses on 7th and Center Street. Is there a report from staff on that BZA?
The owner is Next Step Foundation, Inc. The contact is Thompson Thrift. The petitioner is requesting a variance from section 10-317 of City Code for a reduction of 10 feet from the 50-foot required lot width for lots 1, 3, and 5 in the proposed redemption subdivision. A variance from section 10-317 of City Code for a reduction of 10 foot from the 50-foot required lot width for 1400 South 7th Street and the remainder of 1408 South 7th Street. A variance from section 10-187 of City Code for a reduction from the 6,600 square foot minimum lot size for lot 2 and 4 in the proposed redemption sub. The remainder of 659, 661, 553 Washington Avenue, the remainder of 1408 South 7th Street and 1400 South 7th Street. A variance from section 10-137I for a joint parking facility in an R2 two-family residence district for all listed properties in the proposed redemption subdivision. A special use from section 10-181B3 for a residential facility for persons requiring additional consideration for all listed properties and the proposed redemption subdivision. The petitioner has proposed a 5-lot subdivision known as Redemption Subdivision to be heard October 1st, 2025 at the Area Plan Commission meeting. The subdivision splits several larger lots in order to build additional duplexes. The subdivision also creates shared hard surface parking lots to meet the requirement for the minimum number of parking spaces required for all of the duplexes. Additional parcels are included in the petition other than the redemption subdivision in order for them to utilize the shared parking and apply for the special use. The application appears to utilize county setbacks for residential structure rather than city code. The site plan and any required documentation for the special use will need to be approved by the Department of Engineering to ensure it meets all city code requirements. The approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. The area is predominantly zoned R2 two-family residence district. The petitioner is not asking for a variance from the hard surfacing requirement or number of parking spaces required for the existing and future duplexes. It is unknown how multiple residential facilities may affect the neighborhood. Additional information on the number of residents, supervision, etc. were not provided to area planning staff. The proposed use will not injure or adversely affect the use or value of other property in the immediate area in a substantially adverse manner. The petitioner states that the new two-family residential houses will enhance the area and will increase the value of this and the adjacent properties. They also state that some of the existing properties in the neighborhood do not meet the current zoning requirement for minimum lot area per dwelling. It is unknown how multiple residential facilities may affect the neighborhood. In their recommendation, the Department of Engineering stated that for both lot size and variances, the intended request would not alter the neighborhood's characteristics or create any significant problems for the surrounding area. The strict application of the terms of the ordinance would result in unnecessary hardship in the use of the property. The pre-existing lots in the neighborhood do not meet the required minimum lot size defined in city code. The new lots are approximately the same size as the surrounding lots. Special uses may be considered when, because of their unique characteristic, cannot be properly classified in any particular district or districts without consideration in each case of the impact of those uses upon neighboring land and the public need for that particular use at that particular location. In their recommendation, the Department of Engineering states the request for special use for joint facilities would meet the required off-street parking requirements as part of the proposed subdivision and drawings. These parking lots will be required to be hard surfaced and adequate drainage plan in accordance with city code. And the request for the special use as a residential facility in accordance with section 10-193. The residential facility for persons requiring additional consideration shall comply in accordance with city code. The Department of Engineering provided a favorable recommendation. For all variances, staff also provided a favorable recommendation with the following conditions: site plan approval by the Department of Engineering, approval by the Department of Engineering and Building Inspection that all requirements have been met for the special use, approval of the Redemption subdivision by the Area Planning Commission.
Thank you, Sydney. Before we get started with the petitioner, were there any written remonstrations submitted?
No one has contacted us.
Okay, very good. Welcome to you, sir. Just state your name for the record. And
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Tim Fears on behalf of Next Step Foundation. I'm joined this morning with the Executive Director of Next Step, our surveyor, and a representative from Thompson Thrift, if you happen to have any questions. As the staff reported, we've got a favorable recommendation from the staff and the Department of Engineering for the City of Terre Haute. Happy to answer any questions or comments you may have. This is kind of a unique situation with the subdivision request. It's going to be heard tonight before area planning. Really not much is changing with these lots. It's going to allow us to build 5 new duplexes on existing vacant ground within the Farrington Grove subdivision. So it'll be an infill project that should beautify and enhance the housing development in the area. There's 2 existing buildings, homes that are duplexes that don't meet the current minimum square footage requirements for 2-family residences. So that's one of the variance requests. The other is the smaller lot sizes, which again, in the existing subdivision for Farrington Grove, they're fairly small lot widths anyway. So it's just trying to comply with the current zoning and required the variances to be sought this morning. So happy to answer any questions, or if I can't answer it, we've got representatives that hopefully can.
thank you. Good to see you again. Gentlemen, the floor is open for any questions to the petitioners. Just really a comment more than a question. It looks like you're trying to keep the character of the neighborhood the same. And
Absolutely.
Should be an improvement to the neighborhood.
Yeah, Next Step has been awarded a $2.5 million grant that's going to allow the construction of these duplexes. So all of that money is intended to provide affordable, safe, sanitary housing in the area.
That sounds like a good thing.
Yes.
Gentlemen, John, any questions or comments for the petitioner?
No, I think I understand everything.
Okay, good enough. Floor is open for any motions, gentlemen.
I would move for approval.
I'll second.
We have a motion for approval and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that passes.
Thank you very
gentlemen.
much.
Okay, next item on our agenda. There being no communication received from the public, we're going to go to findings of fact. Sydney, are we wanting to go ahead and do that, even though Jason's not here to sign it?
You can go ahead and approve it, and then I'll have it signed.
Okay, very good, very good, okay. So, looking over the findings of fact, I don't see any glaring errors. Anything you see, Jim?
No, sir.
John, look good?
John, you there?
Yeah, I was muted. I think so.
Okay. Any motion you'd like to make, John, on this finding of fact?
Motion to accept.
Oh, motion to accept.
Oh, second.
Second, on favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That has passed. There being nothing else left on the agenda, we're open to a motion to close the meeting, adjourn.
So moved.
Yeah, we've got a motion and a second in favor. Aye. And we are adjourned. Thank you, John.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Sorry I couldn't be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's about as easy peasy, lemon
was easy.
squeezy of a meeting as you can have.